Yeah. I know I'm not supposed to start for another half hour. Actually, less than that, but we got some breaking news. I just hit 500, bitches. We're about to get into it shortly on Hammers.House.
It's time!
I feel like the grass is green, and everything I do is unseen. But I know that's just in my mind. I know everything is just in my mind. Do you really want to be famous? Do you really want to be a superstar? Do you really want to get dangerous? Do you even know where to...
What is up, everybody? Welcome to Hammers.House. It's your boy. We are live. I just got a couple of notifications from a couple of my boys and a couple of the followers on my IG. Shout out to Docs, Graphic Raider, first off, because apparently he's the 500th subscriber. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We are now at 500 subscribers on the YouTube channel. Thank you so much for all your support. Definitely means a lot. Those that are coming in here, those are new to this page, what are you guys doing? Hit that sub button, hit that like button, and hit the bell for notifications for up-to-date news and videos by yours truly. Hope everybody's having a happy Tuesday. Let me pull up the chat. I'm sorry about that. High Five Freddy, Brian Rodriguez, Aaron Cortez, Fatal Hit List, Sebastian Gonzalez. Who else? Ja Raider, Chronicles. What up, OG? Guys, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. All your support, it goes a long way. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here pretty much. I'm not going to sing like I did on the IG, but I just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Let's get right into it. Week 7 is here. Philadelphia Eagles will be coming to town to face our Las Vegas Raiders. I'll get to a breakdown of that momentarily, but I just got some news within probably the last half hour or so. As you guys know, most NFL teams routinely will do tryouts for unsigned players. Not tryouts, really workouts. And today, the Las Vegas Raiders did some of their own. They had former Michigan State defensive back Denard Daquise, guard out of Alabama, DJ Fluker, defensive back out of Houston, DJ Hayden, and defensive tackle out of Syracuse, Chris Slayton, today for workouts. Not sure what this means. Not sure. I know when it comes to our corners, we've been banged up a little bit here and there with Mullen being out, Arnett being out. I believe Mullen is on track to return this coming Sunday. We shall see how that pans out, but that was a little news I wanted to bring to you guys as I got it not too long ago. But let's get right into it. We got our win on Sunday. Definitely a statement game. Definitely a bounce back. That win definitely made me feel that we're going to be okay. I'm still on my 11-6, 12-5 prediction, so I think we're going to be just fine. Going into this week against the Eagles are 2-4. Lost to Tampa last Thursday night. Kind of depleted tight end right now. They traded away Zach Ertz, who had started for them this past Thursday, in replace of COVID-19 reserve list Dallas Goedert. The only remaining tight end that they had on the roster was Jack Stoll. So Ertz is now in Arizona. Not sure what the deal with Goddard is at this time. With Jalen Hurts up and down this entire season, the first 3 weeks he threw for 713 yards, and the last 2 weeks has only thrown a combined 313 yards in his last 2 games. So it's going to be a very interesting matchup. You have the Bama boys battling against each other in Henry Ruggs and Devontae Smith. Both of them respectively were first rounds in their drafts. Smith has been excellent as a rookie with 27 catches. Both of them want to put on a show for each other. As you know, they're both Bama products, so it's definitely going to be a good game to see. Just got to wait. We did sign Trufant. Interessante. Key is in the building. What is good? I saw something the other day that he was working out and he was doing okay. So issues, it might not be right away. It might not be this week. It might be another 2 weeks or so, but I know he's on track and he's getting there. Mitch, what's up? Thank you so much. Let's see what else let's go down. Let's just break down the rankings for this matchup this coming Sunday. Offense, the Eagles are ranked 18th in the league to the Raiders 10th. Defensively, Eagles are ranked 14th, which I don't know how. And our defense is 16th. Passing, 21st in the league for the Eagles. We are third. And I believe right now Derek Carr is in second place in passing yards on the season. So there you go. Rushing, 13th for the Eagles, which is another one I don't understand because Miles Sanders is a very, very inconsistent running back, and they also don't utilize him pretty too damn well right now in Philly. And the Raiders are ranked 29th. That's what happens when your O-line isn't the best and you have a very young O-line. You know, we're not here to talk shit about our Raiders, so we move on. Sean, what is up, bro? Defense isn't bad. Don't hate. All right, Key. I'm sorry. We do have an Eagle fan in the chat. You guys want to start trolling? Go for it. No, I'm just joking. Definitely should be an interesting game though this coming week. I believe Graphic is actually in alive. I was gonna try to get him to come on, but I'm not sure if that's happening right now. I will try to get my other brother in here though. Give me 1 second. For those that are just coming in, for those that are already in here, hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Share this YouTube page with everybody you know. We're at 505 now. It's much appreciated. Like I said, it couldn't have been made possible if it wasn't for you guys. That was definitely a nice surprise before I got into this today. I'm gonna see. Here we go. Internet's acting stupid. There we go. There we go. There we go. Messenger. Trying to find Darian. All right. There we go. Okay. I knew that was coming, Sebastian. So this is unofficial right now, in my opinion. This is unofficial until I get that notification from was it vidIQ saying that my YouTube is in fact at 500. We're not doing it yet. This light is terrible. Hold on. There we go. Yo, the chip is right here, man. The chip is right here. Hold on. All right. I'm just making sure you guys can hear me. It's right here. Until I get that email notification that this is 100% confirmed that I have 500 and not a whole bunch of bots that started subscribing. Once we have it official, once I get that email, I'm a man of the people. I will do it. All right? I will do it. What, OG? What? Say what you're going to say. You know what? I wasn't even going to make this about me, I guess, today. Like, kind of wanted to talk about our Raiders, and then I get these notifications, including one from Docs and a couple others, like, yo, you're at 500. So, who in the chat? I'm gonna put it up. If you guys want to come on in, I'm all for it. I will put the link in. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. So anybody wants to come in, you guys want to ask questions, specifically like if you guys want to talk about this game this coming week, if you guys have any questions for me, definitely feel free. I'm gonna put the link in the chat right now. There it is. We'll even put it up here for a second. If you guys would like to come on in and chat it up for a little bit, I wasn't gonna stay on very long, but I'm getting a little bit of a following in here right now, and definitely wanted to chat it up. Like my only day off. Thank you, OG, much appreciated, pops, and I want to thank you for the live that you guys did yesterday, the tribute to Raider Rob. Like I was watching while I was at work and just hearing all you guys talk, hearing all your stories. Like I said it in the chat, Docs put it up. Like you guys moved the needle and made Black Hole Nation, Raider Nation exactly what it is today. And if it wasn't for you guys, there would be no Raider Nation. There would be no Black Hole Nation. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Much respect. Thank you, Sean. Much appreciated. If anybody wants to come in, hit that link, and I got you. I'll see you guys backstage, and then I'll bring you guys in. For those that are just coming in, wipe them feet, in the words of my boy Graphic, and hit that like button, man, because I'm not seeing anything right now. All I see is how many people are viewing. Nah, Hammy, you at 500 subs when you're doing that. Frank, I just said it. When I get that email confirming, because these could be bots as well. Once I get the confirmation in that email, like, congratulations, you're at 500. Like I said, it ain't going nowhere. It's right here. It's right here. I will do it. I'm not gonna back out on that. I'm starting to feel that's why I got the subs, because everybody wants to see me look like an ass and do this shit. Let's see. I did send it to him, right? Yeah, I did. What do you think about the corner we signed? Somebody just said who it was. It was Trufant, right? I need to. Let me see. Let me just see if I can find anything on him first. Desmond Trufant. That was like about an hour ago, too. How did I not get this? Former first round pick. Hold on. Former first round pick of the Falcons back in 2013. Played out the final year of his 4-year, $8 million contract when the Falcons picked up his fifth option with 8 for 2017. Atlanta later signed Trufant to a 5-year, $69 million with nearly 42 guaranteed in 2017. He stood to make a base salary of 10.75 for the 2020 season before getting released with a post-June 1st designation. Signed a 2-year, $21 deal with the Lions, but was released after just one season. He's played with the Bears, Saints in recent months. He's appeared this season in 2 games for the Saints and recorded 3 tackles and 1 pass.
What up?
What's up, bro?
I know y'all be seeing me everywhere, man. Y'all seeing me everywhere, man. Jesus Christ.
And
but I don't know if y'all just seen the video I did after I did the little collab with Bird Game 31. I just recorded a video of the Desmond Trufant. So I put out a video for the Queez Denard and DJ Hayden that possibly can be worked out with the Raiders. And then while I was on the live stream, Desmond Trufant signed with the Raiders. So I think there's more depth pieces at the end of the day.
Yeah, people were just talking about and asking how I felt about it. I just read up on them a little bit because I didn't see that. I saw the who they had for the workouts today and was just talking about that. But we have another guest in here as well joining this party. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for my man OG.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up?
What up, OG? What's going on, man?
Oh, not much, man. Just chilling.
I only talk to you over the phone. I actually don't see you on here. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I know. But, nah, man. Oh, by the way, thanks for that thing about last night's show, man. It was fun, dude.
Bro, listen,
it wasn't even my idea. It wasn't even my idea. It was my wife's.
listening to you guys yesterday. I was on break when I heard like the first part of it. Like I started tearing up just hearing your guys' stories. Like, oh, truly, if it wasn't for you guys, man, there would be no Raider Nation. There would be no Black Hole Nation. Like, much respect, huge salute to you guys, and just thank you for everything you guys have done to build. Like, y'all really moved the needle for this. Thank you.
Facts.
Well, it's funny as I was telling my wife who is, about Rob Rivera, and what he does. She goes, okay, so he started the Black Hole. Like, yeah, pretty much. And she goes, and what is the name of your show again? And I was like, yeah, okay. She goes, I know you only do legendary players. Why don't you do a legendary fan? And I was like, first thing I did is I called Captain Jack and said, what do you think? He says, I'm calling Violator. I said, I'm calling Docs. I called Docs and said, here's what we want to do. And he was like, oh, hell yeah. So, yeah, it was my wife's brilliant idea. And I was like, yeah. And it was so much fun, dude. That was like one of my favorite shows I think I've done was last night.
By the time I got out, you guys are done. I was like, shit, I missed it. I didn't get to get on.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. And it was so cool, and I don't know. It was a good time. I love doing this stuff, though, especially when it comes to the history and things like that.
Absolutely.
But let's talk about beating them Beagles.
I know I just got off I don't know if y'all saw it on my community post. I just got off doing a collab with another Eagles content creator, not on my channel, but I was on their channel talking about the game, and he asked me some tough questions on the fly, but I mean, hey, it was all good. It was a good one. And the Raider Nation came over, they showed love, they rated it. So of course, that was pretty dope. And then right after I got off the live, got the Desmond Trufant news, did the video, and right after I did the video, here comes Hammer with the link. So I ain't had no break yet.
Not bad.
When you said you were going to wait for that email to do that one chip challenge, I was like, okay, I'm turning on all notifications, and I checked, and they were already on. But
yeah, I'm waiting. Once I get that vidIQ email that's like, congratulations, you now have 500. Then we will do this. It shit ain't going nowhere anytime soon. We will do this.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna miss it. I'm gonna enjoy that. You like spicy hot food?
Sometimes
I do.
Other times, other body parts don't agree with it.
Yeah, that's the case too. Yeah.
That's why I always eat spicy hot Thai food, because it doesn't happen. That doesn't affect you like that.
Everybody's like so hyped.
Them jalapenos will get you every time. But
especially if you hit that shit the wrong way.
But I'll tell you right now, that chip challenge, I can't wait to see it, bro. I saw somebody else do that thing, a cooking show that I follow.
I'm going to make sure to put a garbage can right near me and everything.
I'll tell you right now, when you're done with it, the fastest and best way to cool your mouth, and this is according to Guy Fieri, is creamsicle. Don't drink water, don't drink milk. A creamsicle will do it.
All right, see? We're going to have to go and get a creamsicle now.
I hate those things, but I'll tell you what, if I ever get some crazy idea and get to that point, which I'm behind you, but I get to that point, if somebody does, I'll do something at 1,000.
Yo, guys, I'm telling. I should have said 1,000. Maybe it would have moved a lot quicker.
You can't do that.
I know, but I'm looking at all these people right now that are in the chat. You're gonna get it live. I'm not gonna just randomly do it and be like, oh yeah, I did it. Nah, I'm gonna do it on here for you guys and make myself look like an ass. Hopefully, it brings another 500 and we get to 1,000. We definitely trying to get monetized. Shit.
You gotta get some mods in your chat too, bruh.
I had one. I know one ain't enough.
You never got me as a mod, and I got you as a mod in my shit.
I gotta add y'all. What the hell?
I don't have mods because I don't have lives yet.
Hold on.
But Brian Rodriguez said, congrats, Spotlight, on the 6K. Until I get the email stating that I got 6K, then I'm gonna wait for it, because you know how YouTube is. It say 6K, and then before you know it, you have 5,999. Absolutely not.
See?
I'm waiting for that email. I'm waiting for it.
They're trying to
so
get
YouTube
me
can watch you do something foolish.
Yeah, they're trying to get me right now to do this. Nah, not yet.
Take it away from you.
Hold up.
Hey, Key in the building. If you want to come up and talk about your Beagles, you could definitely come up and hit that link. I know you got a show. I know you got a show tonight at 10 o'clock on the 7200 podcast. But still, if you want to come up here and talk your Eagles against 3 Raiders, let's go. Key from Philly. She ain't worried about us jumping her.
You're not a rival.
Yeah, it's not a rival, but you know how Eagles fans, they're still salty about the Super Bowl that they lost to us. They're still salty about that.
How many of them remember that?
A lot of Eagles fans remember that. A lot of Eagles fans. Every time I talk about Eagles, oh, this is our redemption. I'm like, how? Y'all just didn't the last time y'all played us, Nick Foles threw 7 touchdowns on us. So technically it's our redemption for real.
I'm looking at exactly how to do this right now because I haven't done this before. But
you gotta go to your actual YouTube live.
Yeah, I'm in the settings right now and saying I gotta like paste the channel's URL to add as a moderator and everything.
You know, you just gotta go to your channel, go to your live and go in the chat, and it should be 3 dots on the side, and it tells you to add moderator.
Hold on.
I thought, there's another way to do that too, isn't it? In settings.
Yo, there's Docs.
You can do it from your phone too. You can add moderators from your phone too.
Docs is in here too. I sent him the link. He needs to jump his ass in here.
Docs, you want to come up in here, brother?
I know he was doing a live before. He got to come on in though.
I'm working off 2 hours. I'm working off 2 to 3 hours with no breaks, bro.
I'm trying to think. I'm looking through this right now, like looking through the chat anyways to see like the most loyal ones I've had in here.
Well, can I listen? I'm going to comment. Yo.
Uh-oh.
And I just commented. So yeah.
Hold on. Let me pull this shit up because I'm like.
So when you go to your, if you want to go from your phone, you can just tap the comment and it can say add generator.
Wait, what? Putting time out? No, I'm joking.
Oh, you got Key. You got Key. You don't have Key in the building, but you definitely have Key in the car. Key's on her way home from work. What's up?
Yo, what's going on, guys?
What's going on? How you feel about this game this week?
Look, just to let y'all know, I am not your typical Eagles fan that's going to be like, oh my God, we're going 17-0. If my team is trash, I'm going to tell y'all my team is poop. I'm going to let you know how it is. Like, I'm not going to go sugarcoat anything. So I'm not afraid to be in there with the nation. I'm ready. Y'all come up with the questions. I got y'all. I'm going to ask y'all some questions. Like, it's all love and fun at the end of the day. So it's none of that, hardcore Eagles fan, rah. No, like, this game is, it could be a shootout. I mean, I think it could go either way. Do I think we're going to win? Of course not. Of course not. I'm going to bet against them this week again. I'm betting against them this week again, and I've been right for 2 weeks now.
See, I ain't going to say that. We don't have to worry about saying anything to make her mad because we're not in the car. She can't throw a snowball at us.
Look at this shit. A reasonable Eagles fan. My God, that's rare. That's a fact. All right. So for a bunch of y'all.
I'm a mod, mother. I'm a mod.
There's a couple of y'all that are in the group chat that are in this chat right now that are mods. You guys have definitely been in here almost every single live I've done, whether it being me by myself, whether it being me doing UFC or me and Darian doing Raiders commentary for the games. Like, guys, thank you so much for your support and just keep spreading the word. Like, we've had this conversation on here. We've had this.
I better have a ring.
You did.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
I think I might have to give you a new position on the Spotlight Sports Network, Key. You might have to be the production manager or something.
No, that's fine. When I'm home with my laptop, I don't mind it. When I'm in the car, I can't do shit on my phone.
All the Eagles have is Meek Mill. Yo,
shit, we don't even have him.
Yeah, we don't even have him as a Philly native. We don't even have him either.
That's Kraft's best friend.
Oh man, Meek Mill. That's funny. One thing I can say that Philadelphia does have, they have great cheesesteaks. Say that much.
Shit,
they have the cheesesteaks.
Do not, for anybody who comes to Philly, please don't go to South Philly and get Pats and Dino's. Don't eat that nasty shit. Go to the Poppy store for all that. They'll make you a better cheesesteak, and you get a chips and a bag of soda for under $7.
Kid, you can have them go to the hood and go to Max's. They be all right.
So Fernando's
pretty
21. I like that.
But shout out to everybody that's in the chat, y'all. Shout out to everybody, man, that's in the chat. Oh, here comes Bobby. Shout out to my boy B-Town Breakdown that does all Boston news, all Boston sports news. So shout out to my boy Bobby. F the Eagles, go Raiders, just saying.
Let's go. Man, I'm
Bobby!
cheesesteak.
Yeah. Bobby, my brother from another mother, man. That's
I'm
all
thinking
y'all my
about it
brothers
now.
from another mother, but still.
I'm just thinking about a cheesesteak now.
I
How
almost went.
Food? Yeah, how was that food, OG? I know that food was delicious yesterday.
Oh yeah, man. Anybody can do that though. You don't have to be able to cook. Any
I know,
pasta
but,
is good.
but listen, ain't nothing like with an old when you have older people that cook, you get some knowledge while they're cooking, and then it just tastes so much better. It'd be like,
Oh yeah, I mean,
man.
last week I was like the other week I made lasagna. I had to make 3 different lasagnas.
See, just hearing it from OG, like, listen, they give you that right ingredient. You know what I'm saying? That's how my dad did. My dad taught me how to cook, and my dad always had that good ingredient.
Yeah, the OGs don't need no measuring cups.
Nope.
They just wing it.
Yup.
You be like, yeah, I need a pinch of this and a pinch of that, a splash of this, and it'd be just right.
Yup.
Pour it in the
They
little
be like, how do you do
section
that?
of
It
your
just comes
palm.
with
That's about a
knowledge.
tablespoon.
Yep.
Raiders just posted on YouTube. What did he post, Ja Raider?
Oh Lord, come on, Ja. You got the answers.
Right,
you got all the answers, Ja.
Listen, John Raider stays in my inbox for every Raiders news. Him and Brian Rodriguez. Those
Damn,
guys.
Kate.
I'll mute Key Rico because you know she's in the car. She's not in the building right now.
I'm about to go legally deaf in the left ear.
Okay, there she go. She's mute. Let me know if you need to be unmuted, Key. I'm not too sure, or you because I know you're driving right now.
I can unmute myself. My bad. I'm driving. Leave me alone.
But
I didn't hear a bunch of
man,
noise on my end just a minute ago.
I feel like I'm hosting your show, man. What's going on, Hammer?
I don't know. You took over, bro. You came in. You took over.
You not on the Spotlight Raiders talk today. You run this. This is your show.
A little aggressive. A little aggressive.
It's a celebration, bitches.
I do that to Hammer all the time, though. He knows that. I
No,
talk to him like this behind the scenes too.
Before y'all do anything, I just wanted to come up and be like, I've known Hammer since before he hit the 505 when he was at none, and you know I seen his channel grow and Hammers House and everything else. You know, mad proud. Look, you halfway there to 1,000, and I'm going to see you get it. So, you know, I just wanted to come up and congratulate you again. You know, you're like another brother I never had since I'm the only female on the Spotlight Sports Network. So all of y'all are my brothers. So, you know, I had to come up here. And tomorrow I'll be with the nation. It's going to be me and D. We're going to talk whatever.
That should be
Well,
real
look
interesting.
what Bobby said, Key.
I can't see that
He
shit.
said, Key, what are you driving? A commercial airliner FFS?
That's the thing. That's why Dallas beat y'all.
Oh.
Ooh.
CD Lamb said bye-bye. Remember that.
Yo, CeeDee Lamb got me my fantasy points. Thank you.
Shout out to Bobby, man. You know, he always does that.
It's
Let's see what
called Checking with Ice Cube and Darren Waller and Zed and more through week 6. Okay.
Oh, okay. That I definitely want to take a look at that.
The unofficial president of Raider Nation.
Yup. That's a fact.
But I gotta go. I gotta get Little Key an ace bandage since his ankle's hurting. So
Jay
I gotta take care of the boy.
Tell him to put some dirt on it. He'll be all right.
Jay will be all right. He like what 6'2" right now at the what 14 at 6'2"?
No, he's almost 6 feet, 14, 265.
Yeah, big boy there. But yeah, Kid, we'll definitely be on. If it's not tomorrow, most likely Thursday, because I know we got a lot of shows on Wednesday. So
Yo, but make sure y'all come back in the chat to the Spotlight Sports Network. Tune in to 7,200 seconds. We're going to be roasting Ben Simmons for the first half hour, and we're going to talk about all the hottest topics. So make sure y'all come on over and let's have some fun tonight.
All right,
Ben
Keith,
Simmons
appreciate
is
you
a
coming
Mitch.
up. We all know that though. We all know that Ben Simmons is
All
a
right.
bitch.
So that was she's. What is that in the background? Do I hear a
I'm
dog?
sorry,
now?
man. That's my wife's Chihuahua going berserk. That dog's on crack or something.
See, I did almost say Yo quiero Taco Bell too. Shit, you Drew got a Chihuahua.
Dude, no, that's my wife's. I've got a Australian cattle dog, but he's 13 years old, and sometimes I'll be on, and he's over here wanting to play tug of war with his rope, and everybody's like, "What is he having? What is he having?"
I play tug of war. See, now you're making me think about Squid Games with the tug of war.
Oh God,
Jesus Christ!
Yo, little man is over here curled up in his bed.
Who,
Just chilling.
Titan?
Yeah, thank God. Like one
Mixed
less
Master
headache tonight.
Mixmaster Titan.
Mixmaster Titan is making that new album coming out soon. Rough Life.
Yeah, right. Right now, this dog's got the other end of this rope. You want the rope?
I can't with Bobby. I can't with you. What did you just say? Ben Simmons is useful as a parachute that opens on impact.
Wow. That escalated quickly.
Wait.
Shout out to Bobby, man. Bobby's the worst, man.
Brian said he got bit by a chihuahua on his lip. God damn, man.
Oh, that's painful. Oh, that's painful.
I'm like,
You know, funny is my Chihuahua's got more followers than I got.
Wow.
No, that dog has 400 followers on Facebook.
What the fuck?
That is ridiculous.
No.
What is dog lovers though?
There's people who do those talking dog videos. So I do it, but I don't do them cutesy videos. My dog calls people a pendejo and all that other stuff. And she talks trash. And it's, she got a lot of followers.
That's crazy. Yeah, I'm trying to get. Let me check this shit. I'm trying to get Dax to see if he's gonna come in. I think he still might be live.
No, he's not live anymore.
No, he's not.
So he's dead? What?
Senka, you dead?
Yo,
Yeah, man, me dead.
I can't.
And yo, for those, what is it? The IG page, we are now 27 away from 700 on that. That's only been up. That's been up since like March. So all my social media is in the overlays you guys can see. Let's get that to 700 as well, man. Like this shit.
I'm trying to get to 1,000.
We've been moving. We really been moving.
I gotta post more on Instagram, man. You gotta think about it. I'm running my personal page. I'm running the Spotlight Sports Network. Plus, I'm running the Spotlight Radio Talk. I'm running 3 pages on Instagram.
Oh, gee, was that the wife that just walked by with the blanket?
No. That was the daughter with the hoodie.
You know what, Hammer? You trolling.
No,
You really trolling in the background.
No, man. My wife, when she goes by, she just throws a blanket around herself so nobody can see her. She's like, I don't want to be on that camera.
Look at this. An Italian sub I ate for lunch weighed more than that dog. Get out.
I bet it don't weigh more than mine. I bet it don't weigh more than mine. That's like a 10-pound Chihuahua. She's a little fat thing.
I got a 4-year-old Roddy that is still not eclipsed 100 pounds.
I know I got help on the IG key. I know I got help, but still. I know sometimes you can't do it, then I have to come in and step in, so trying to get my stuff together now. Come on, Hammer. You should have had this prepared, buddy. Come on.
We did. We talked I went right into the stuff that I could bring to the table right now in regards to this week's matchup. And like I said before, I came on
because I think me and OG didn't hear it.
Well, the rankings, the news that just happened with the workouts this week, my thoughts on the signing of Trufant, and then you came in like shortly after. Like you came in just after I finished talking about Trufant, and I wasn't even supposed to start this up until 7:00. But then Docs hits me up, yo, I just became your 500 subscriber. I'm like, you weren't subscribed to me this whole damn time.
Oh,
okay.
See, that's why I'm saying you have to watch out for Docs. That's why I say like. Now he's talking about he gonna call up. He should never told me that he was gonna call up and act like somebody else. Because now I'm prepared for it. See, I told you he's the most unpredictable YouTuber on there. When he say, "Oh, I'm not going to a game," next week he's at a game.
Yo, BL. Once I get the email that certifies that I got 500, y'all will see me do it. The shit is sitting here. It is sitting right. It's been sitting here. Once I get that email, it's official tissue. The next day I'm off. I will go live and I'll do it for everybody. So you better get all your friends in there. You better get their friends and their friends and their friends to get all of them to subscribe. Maybe we can hit 1,000 in that one shot. So, since I got both of you guys in here, what do you think we need to do this week to get another W? I'll start with OG.
We need to beat them up real bad. This can't be some close game. We have to let put everybody on the NFL on notice. We're not playing with you. We're coming after every one of you. We ain't playing. We're not, and we got to play hard. We got to play like, okay, this is a playoff game. Every week's got to be a playoff game. You guys, excuse me, but at my age, this is a normal routine. It's medicine time.
Darian.
This, we just got to come out and play like we played last week. We just got to keep the consistency. That's the biggest thing. We can't come out flat like we've been doing the last couple of weeks until last week. So we gotta keep playing at a high level. Even though the Eagles is 2-4, one thing I can say about that team, they compete. They fight.
That was a close game against Tampa last week.
Yeah, majority of their games came down to 7 points or less. Majority of their games.
They ain't no joke. Their record don't show it, but they fight to the end.
Exactly.
And we need to do the same. We need to come at them. And yeah, you got a mobile quarterback. Put a spy on them. Put a spy on him. Do not let him out of your sight.
Yeah, because he doesn't run a lot, but I think he has the potential to run enough.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing about it is, though, the Eagles don't run the ball with Miles Sanders, but expect to run anyway when they do run the ball.
Well, they're going to, because that's not our best defense is our run. And they know that. They got film. Okay. So we need to make sure we step up on that. We need to make sure we're on top of that. And, I think Cleve Farrell should spend more time against more burn because he's good against the run.
They want him gone. The nation wants him gone. They want him traded.
So let him showcase the next couple of weeks, because they're talking about and not just Raider fans. A lot of people out there right now saying that Clee is going to be on the trading block, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's gone, and possibly, hopefully, Arnett. But then again, I don't think anybody wants to take his bum ass.
Ain't nobody gonna give us nothing for Arnett.
No, we're gonna get a washing machine for him. I'll take it.
Give me an office alignment for Arnett.
No.
I'll take an office alignment for Arnett and let Arnett focus on his rap career.
I got one of my number one guys. He's always reaching out to me on IG like daily, just talking Raiders. And he was talking to me about this kid from Dallas. Lyle Collins? Tackle?
Yeah, I heard about that.
What do you think?
You know what? I mean, yeah, the depth is nice, but we're not going to get them for Arnett.
I'm not saying Arnett, maybe like a late rounder, maybe, or put a Farrell in the package and a late round draft pick for him. We need that help on the line right now.
Realistically, when Farrell's in there and there's a run, he's on it, man. I don't understand why we're all talking about this. And the guys who watch the film and they break it down and all that, you're watching him, it's like against the run, he's ferocious. Yeah, he's not going to get in there and get a lot of sacks. That's just not his game,
The only reason why I say a lot of people want him to be traded because where he was drafted at. He was drafted 4th overall.
That wasn't his fault.
Right. True.
Mondo, thank you. Thank you for joining. Make sure to subscribe, brother. Much appreciated. And welcome to Hammers.House. Wipe them feet on your way in and on your way out. Hit that like button. Mex Raider, package up Arnett and Clee for him. Why the fuck not? Why not?
I still don't agree with all this Clee talk. I just don't.
I don't agree with it. I disagree with it too.
He's not a superstar, emotional attachment, but against the run game, we want him in there because we ain't that good against the run.
Bobby, stay out my inbox, Bobby.
Oh my God, here we go.
He said, I'd rather sit in leftovers of a shitty wet fart over over rooting for the Eagles. Philly, Philly, go Raiders.
I just saw another one. Where is it? Yeah, all right. Jalen Hurts is their leader. That explains why their rushing is ranked where it's at. Because I was like, Miles Sanders don't do shit. He's inconsistent as hell, and they don't utilize him.
That's the problem with Philadelphia. Nick Sirianni doesn't run the ball because Miles Sanders only had 1 yard in the first half against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and then he had 50-something yards in the fourth quarter when they started to run the ball with him.
Yo,
they're
Bunk.
so unbalanced on offense.
Bunk, thank you for being in here as a first timer. Welcome to Hammers House. Wipe them feet, hit that sub button, hit that like button, bro, and spread the word. We definitely new goal now, man. It's still not official yet, but we want to get to 1,000 now at this point. Like I told you guys, I was trying to raise, do some donations for a couple of different. God, I'm so out of it right now. A couple of different fundraisers and stuff for cancer awareness, stomach cancer awareness, and breast cancer awareness. I'm not monetized on YouTube yet. I could do it through Cash App. Whatever you guys want to do, just let me know if you guys want to donate. It would be much appreciated. There's a couple of different keys to this game, and the one thing, and this is one that I've like repeated over and over again when it's come to certain teams and certain matchups in terms of the quarterbacks that we face. And Jalen Hurts is another one we have to contain. We have to contain him, and we have to contain that outside run just in case they decide now our run defense ain't the best. They'll start implementing Sanders a lot more in their game plan this coming week.
Right.
Yeah.
But they should have been implementing him, but we just have to still watch out for it because he can be a receiver out the backfield too. He's not just a regular running back that goes downhill.
This shit is. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Like this team truly has been an up and down team this year, but somehow they still managed to stay in games. I definitely thought the Bucks Eagles game was gonna end up going into overtime the other night, the way that game was going, but we can't let a team like that stay in the game with us. We need to stomp on their throats and keep our foot down until we see the fucking clock hit all zeros at the end of the fourth quarter.
Absolutely. I 100% agree on that. I really do. That's a good one, Bobby. If y'all keep Hurts in the pocket, you will win the game.
Mm-hmm. Make them uncomfortable. This
is my thing with that. I don't know. Listen, say his name for me because I always butcher it. Hammer.
Yannick Ngakoue?
Yes. Every time I butcher his name, they get on me about it. But if he stopped going upfield so much, that's going to be and Jalen Hurts steps up in the pocket, he's going to step up in the pocket on his side. So he really has to get him, number 91. I'm not going to say his name because I'm going to butcher it.
Yannick Ngakoue.
Thank you. If he keeps going upfield too far up and leaving that outside wide open, then we have some issues there. But we just got to make sure we keep him in the pocket. That's all I really wanted to throw out there.
Yeah, he's going to break off his defender or the tackle, break off him sooner.
Right.
He'll be right there.
Do you think Hammer? Do you think Hobb gets a pick six this week? Hey,
I want him to.
I wouldn't mind it. That's for damn sure. If that D line does what they did against Denver and just keep putting that pressure on Hurts, there's a good chance we might see a slip up and Hobbs will take something and take it to the house. That one play the other day, it definitely was called back correctly. I would have been so hyped if he ended up in the end zone off of that too, though. Max and Yannick need to make absolutely, and that's what we just said. Absolutely, yeah. Like the same pressure that they put on Teddy Bridgewater this past weekend. The D line just needs to stay this consistent on a week-to-week basis, and they will give quarterbacks headaches the rest of the way, most definitely.
But just imagine if Darius Fallon and Jonathan Hankins come back.
Yep. The Eagles defense is ranked 14th this year, or as of right now, they're ranked 14th.
They're just not great against the run.
Right.
That's the overall, but their almost dead last against the run.
Issues.
Josh and Drake show.
Drake and Josh.
Hopefully, it's really going to be up to our offensive line to open holes too.
Looked pretty good last week.
We got to play Hurts the same way we played Jackson. Yeah, and we should have played this way against several quarterbacks throughout this season. And the only ones that we seem to really do that against so far this year was Lamar Jackson and Teddy Bridgewater. You got to rattle those type of quarterbacks. You have to rattle those type of quarterbacks that like to break the pocket. Once you fucking rattle them and make them uncomfortable very, very early in the game, they're going to fucking fold.
Defense on stuff.
Bridgewater was a prime example of that.
Facts. And apparently there was already shit that was going on within that organization amongst the players and the coaches. Guys were fighting amongst themselves on the sideline during the game.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what, though? Our defense just destroyed them. I mean, how many turnovers do we have altogether? 5?
4.
3 interceptions and 1 fumble recovery. And Bridgewater got sacked 3 times by Max.
And how many hits?
So like almost 20? I think it was like
20,
18. I think it was like 18.
19 QB hits.
Exactly. We need to do you do that to a quarterback. You do that to an offensive line. And I'm sorry, here's the thing. We ran against a great defensive line last week. We ran against a great defense. We passed on a great secondary.
Mm-hmm.
We fucking put their 3 linebackers out of the game.
And the Eagles have the worst linebacking core in football. They have the worst linebacking core in football, so Waller should be able to eat this week.
Oh, yeah. Everybody should eat this week. Serious, man. When our receivers come back after the fourth quarter, they should all look like sumos. They ate so much.
Let me see Max rock the shit out of Hurts the way Fields got his welcome to the NFL hit in the preseason. Hurts won't want to play no more.
No, Hurts will be hurt.
Yeah, Hurts would be hurt. Yeah, definitely.
Put a Hurts on Hurts.
Yo, we're 45 minutes in. I'm having a fun night on my day off with OG and Darian live in Hammers' house.
Of course, you know I had to come knock on the door and bust through, you know.
So for all of y'all that are coming in here for the first time, thank you. Make sure to sub and welcome to the original house, the only house for Las Vegas Raiders and UFC news, content, commentary, live play-by-play reactions. This is where you want to be. So make sure to spread the word and get everybody that you know part of this. Goal now is 1,000. I don't care about 600, 700, 1,000 is the next goal. And like I said, this shit isn't possible without you guys. So spread the word.
I'm going to let you know, the more they see you, the more they subscribe.
If you build it, they will come.
Yup.
You come busting through the door. I rang the doorbell politely, brought flowers, and
See, I'm Hammer is the little brother that I never had. So I had to like bust through like I was the big brother, you know?
Well,
I always get on him.
I guess I'm kind of like I'm not the grandpa. Here's who I am. I'm that uncle. Okay.
Yes.
That comes over that all the kids love, and all the adults are going, "Why is that bastard here?"
That is you to a
that
T,
exactly
OG.
is you.
That's
That
me.
is
I'm that
T.
uncle.
That's
and everybody else
OG
having dinner,
right
and
there.
everybody else having dinner, and I got I poured a couple of shots. I'm good.
Yo, Beantown, whenever hit me up on IG. It's where is it? Top left corner of the overlay. Hit me up on IG. We will definitely try to do something soon.
It evaporated.
You've been in here a couple of times. You know, I work in a hospital. My schedule is fucking ridiculous. This is my weekend off. I could try to make time and we could do something this weekend. Most definitely just hit me up in the DMs on Hammers.House. Sarah, thank you. First time watcher. Don't let it be the last time. Make sure to sub. Make sure to spread the word to everybody. Like I said, this new goal is 1,000. I'm still unofficially at 500. I'm checking my email.
I'm still unofficially at 6K. So let's go.
I'm checking my email nonstop right now. So once I get it, if I got to create another live and do the one chip challenge, I will. But for those that are all in here for the very first time, don't let it be your last. Make sure to sub, make sure to hit the bell, and smash the fuck smash the fuck out of that like button. I'm drunk. I'm the drunk uncle too. No, OG is definitely the drunk uncle.
I got my milestone.
I got
it on TubeBuddy.
What the hell? What is TubeBuddy?
TubeBuddy is another thing like Video IQ. It's a difference.
Sounds like a
well, go to the Video IQ app and check it. See if it gave you that milestone.
Hold on.
Y'all just want to torture this poor man.
No, it's not. No, it's funny. No. It's not official. Like, all right. So look, I got an email from about 3 minutes ago that says congratulations on 4. I got another one.
Let me go to vidIQ and see if it's on there for me.
I got another one that says congratulations on 4,000 views. So thank you for that. There's another milestone. We want to get to 1,000, but guys, it's unofficially 500 at this point. So I'm not bullshitting you guys. I'm getting the emails. We actually went up over 140 new subscribers in the span of less than 24 hours. Like, I'm not even making that up.
At the beginning of the month, I was at 215.
I got banned on Twitter for burying a Chiefs fan. Oh my God. Yo, you know what? Because Twitter all of a sudden has become PC, cancel culture type shit. Like, you write fuck or shit in a tweet now, they pretty much ask you, are you sure you want to do this due to community? What, blah, 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 blah. Like, yo, we can't have fun anywhere no more.
Oh, I still go off. When I went off about John Gruden when we lost to when we lost to the Bears, yeah. I went off and Twitter didn't do nothing for me. I went off on Twitter.
YouTube trolling Hammer. We did talk about Desmond Trufant a little bit. It's a vet with experience and pretty much just another body to add for the depth chart for the time being.
Facts.
Yeah, at the beginning of the month I was at 215 subscribers. Now I need like 30 some odd more to get to 300.
Let's get Chronicles of the Black Hole. Let's get them to 500. Stop playing, y'all.
No, bro. Mine's niche. My situation's niche. Meaning, I have. If you're interested in the old school Raiders, I'm the right channel. Right. Don't subscribe just to subscribe. Subscribe if you want to learn about that stuff. Right. Okay, because I'm not about the numbers. I'm not about getting monetized. I'm just there to give guys the glory stuff from our old days. Never mind monetization. It's education, bro.
Education.
I live down south. I can say that.
Okay, Mr. Clark. You want to give him the education? Okay, Mr. Clark.
Come on,
lean on me, Mr. Clark. Let's go.
No, I'm just interested in the audience that wants to learn about that stuff. That's all.
Yo, Beantown, who you trying to get, bro?
Chronicles of the Black Hole. I'm gonna send it in the chat.
Where's my moderator? Do your job.
You need Terrence, bro. You need Terrence.
Oh my God.
Tell Bobby I'm gonna send it to his I'm about to send it right now.
For those that are in here right now that have not yet followed the IG page, hit that as well. That one's on the verge of 700. I try to put up as much content as possible. I even did a live on there last week, which even Darian looked at me like, the fuck is this dude doing a live on Instagram? Since when?
Yeah. I'm like, huh? In what world?
What's a sig vid?
A what?
Somebody said, Mike Lee said, hold on. It said, we need a sig vid, OG. What is that?
What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm asking you. There's so much new. I'm old, man. Technologies.
Mike Lee, what do you mean by that, brother?
He's gonna make me Google this shit. That just made me feel old, and I'm over here taking a computer science class right now.
Dude, I'm still trying to learn how to speak emoji. I get these people sending these multiple emojis. I'm like, what is it? I try to interpret it. I'm like,
Yeah, I knew someone a long time ago. Their grandmother had a phone and was texting people and thought LOL meant lots of love.
Oops. Oh God. Hope she didn't find that as someone died and they're telling her about it.
Lots of love.
I was like,
I'm
all right,
done
she's
with
old.
it.
I was like, she's old. I guess it's okay. Beantown Breakdown just subbed to OG.
Hey man, cool. Thanks.
Bobby's a good dude, man. He's definitely a good dude. He's all about the history, man.
Oh, cool.
He's all about the history.
Doc said he was driving home. He was going to try to get on if he can. I thought it was a signature video. I thought so.
Oh,
I thought so. And I was like, wait, I don't want to sound like an
video. I got to figure out how to move my very first video into there. Because that's where I basically was explaining what the channel's about.
Interesting.
Yeah, I've never done that.
I got to learn how to do that. I'm still learning, man. I've only been doing this since the end of June.
Honestly, I have never did it for the Spotlight Raiders. I never did like an intro video, like, put it on there and have it at the top of your page. I never did one of those before. But
I didn't do it because every channel I subscribe to that has one, I just hit videos so it'll stop.
You know what? Somebody get a hold of Honcho right now. Let's get him in here. I want to get clarification on that one.
Okay.
I saw that.
I'm gonna sit here and say I was not a big fan of Ruggs. I was not. I wanted Judy and I wanted Lamb. I wanted those two over Ruggs. And the reason why I thought, because Judy is a bigger receiver. He's a much more better route runner than Henry Ruggs. But I see Henry Ruggs making the improvements to be better. And he's winning me over right now. I can't lie.
I didn't want Judy.
He's winning me over right now.
I wanted CD Lamb. We got Ruggs.
I wanted Ruggs.
Last year,
I did not want Judy because Judy's got amazing footwork and hands like cinder blocks. Yes, he dropped a lot of balls.
He did, but he was still the number one receiver at Alabama. He had the most yards coming out of Alabama. He was like him and CD Lamb was 1 and 2 coming out the draft.
Yep.
And who was opening up them defenses and blowing the top off them so he can get that? And Henry Ruggs has something CD or Jerry Judy doesn't have. Hands.
You know what?
I'm seeing CD Lamb had though.
He
Yes.
did. And I wanted Lamb, but right now, and Darren will tell you, I said my piece on Ruggs, even going in towards the end of the season. The only thing he needed to do was get his weight up, learn the concept of ball security, and be able to get better at route running. And sophomore year, man, I'm seeing a major improvement in this kid.
With his freshman year, he hurt his knee in the first game. He could only go straight up the field. He couldn't move around. He couldn't put in it. So now you're looking at the real Henry Ruggs. And I'm sorry, Brian Edwards with that one-handed spectacular yesterday.
That shit was sick.
That made
awesome.
That made us forget about the drop that he had against Chicago.
That made me forget about everything.
Hammer, what impressed you the most this last win? That our O-line stepped up, that our offensive play calling opened up a hell of a lot more, that Drake got involved a lot more than we had seen the first 5 weeks. Our defense stepped up, and like I said before, pressure breaks pipes, and that D-line put that work in and definitely made the Broncos remember who the fuck we are.
You know, we only took our foot off the gas for one drive. And you know what I'm talking about. We're running on 3rd and 17th or something. Yeah, I was like, oh no, don't bring in the Gruden playbook. Go back to the other one. And we did. Because all their points they got, we basically won that game 34-10. Those last points they got were garbage points at the end of the game.
Thank you, guys. Call clickbait. Yep. Raiders fed them donkeys at Colorado snow. Was that the yellow snow?
That's all right. We'll see them again. We'll get to do it again to them
And we get to do
in
it.
the Death
We get to
Star.
do it in our house
in
this
our
time.
house.
Let me
Tell
check
you,
this
man,
again.
Eagles coming all the way from Philadelphia on the West Coast. They don't know what they're about to get into.
Here's the cool thing. I like it when these teams that come from other places that are like Rust Belt cities, like Buffalo or Cleveland, or places that are not party towns, not destinations. I like when they come to our house because we have the advantage because they're going to be out partying. They can't. You're a native.
They'll probably go out, come out here and gamble and do all that types of stuff. Be on the strip, and while we focusing on the game.
And people who live in Las Vegas don't go to the strip unless they work there.
Yep.
Because they've seen it so many times, they got sick of it.
Pretty much. But, I mean, a lot of these guys, I'll tell you, we got a very self-disciplined group this year, which is the first time I could say that in decades. Well, ever.
I agree.
Because, I mean, I'm talking about the late 70s, early 80s Raiders. These dudes would not be able to play in today's NFL. They'd been thrown out.
Oh, hell yeah.
No, they would have been suspended.
They would have been suspended. They would have been out of the league. Yep.
Oh, man. It would have been bad.
It made the emails from Gruden look like child's play.
Do we put up 40 this week? I believe we can. Most definitely.
I say, you know what? Let's put up 28 or 35, somewhere in there.
I'm good with 35. I'm good with 35.
I was good with 27, but I mean, because I know the Eagles can compete.
Right, but if we can run it up like 28 or 35 points and keep them low, pull Carr out of the game in the fourth quarter. No point risking him on a crap team like the Indianapolis Colts 2016.
6-2 going into the bye sounds good. What do you think? I think it's possible. I think it's very much. I definitely think it's
after the bye. 8-2 after the bye.
I can't wait to fucking be at MetLife when they play the Giants. I am so excited to fucking be going, man.
Dude.
I really can't wait.
Dude.
Did you hear anything back from such and such?
Everything's good right now. Everything's good right
No,
now.
I'm talking about Peter Dillon.
Yo, Peter Dillon's, I'm not really getting anything back, but there's another spot in Staten Island that they're actually on their group page for the New York City Black Hole chapter. That shit looks a lot more better too. They got a they got billiards tables in there. They got dartboards. They got cornhole. They have all this shit is fucking huge. We could do that shit there. I'm gonna try to reach out to them tomorrow. What time do I go in? I go in at 12 tomorrow. I'll try to call up tomorrow, see if the owner's around, and try to chat it up and see what the possibilities are.
All right, just let me know because I got like multiple microphones. I got the Rodecaster Pro. I got all that stuff. So if you need to bring your stuff, I could definitely bring mine.
Got you. Put Nathan Peterman in the fourth quarter for. Oh Jesus Christ! Don't start.
Nathan Peterman is the GOAT. Stop doing that. Stop doing that to my guy. He's the GOAT.
Look, Risky's in here. This is Risky Productions.
Risky's Productions, the same guy that's an advocate for Damon Arnett.
He's actually Damon Arnett's producer on his next rap album.
I can't with you. I can't.
I like
34-17 issue. I like that. I like that too.
But still in the fourth quarter pour up like that. You know what I mean?
And you know what's funny about that score? I said that in my prediction last week for Denver. But it ended up being 34-24. I said, damn it, Raiders keep it at 17. I had 34. I had 34-17 last week, and we scored 34. So let's go. Issues, keep that up. 34-17.
Whatever we do, we need to create a blowout, man. We got to make another statement and just keep making them.
Right.
I'd love to see after the bye us going 8-2. I have no problem. See, that's easy to see, bro. Who do we got to play?
Right. So we have after Philly, who we have? The bye week, right?
Or no? The bye week.
Bye week.
We got the bye week.
And then Kansas City. And I'm sorry, I'm sick of seeing Kansas City ranked above us on the power rankings and all. No, we need to smack them in the mouth.
It makes no sense.
We need to smack them in the mouth.
I don't get mad about that. I don't get mad about that because once we win, regardless if we beat the Chiefs or not, we will never get our respect. And I'm fine with that. I'd rather us be the underdog than everybody talks about us in good.
Bernard, we got the bye after the Eagles this weekend. And then
And the
we
only
come
reason why I
back.
say that because even though when they talk about us good, they talked about us so good going into that Chargers game, and we laid the egg. We laid the egg in that Chargers game. So talk negative about us. That all they're gonna do is fuel us even more to win. Keep talking negative about us. I don't care.
That's because the defense didn't follow my game plan against the Chargers. I told y'all the same situation with these quarterbacks and a back in Eckler. Contain Herbert, rattle Herbert, and fucking stop the outside run. And they didn't do it.
You know,
What do I
That's
know?
what Baltimore was able to do.
But what do I know?
I said this last night on Doc's show. I'm gonna say it again. We need to beat them Eagles so bad, those Beagles. We need to beat them so bad that somebody calls the SPCA on us.
We about
Yo,
to clip some wings this weekend.
Yep.
We going eagle hunting.
Mm-hmm. I don't see us losing this. I know it's the Raiders, and I know from the past, and we always have that bonehead game. And the Bears, I think, was our bonehead game. But I think these guys still have that information new and raw, and we're not in it. And some of them come out looking like they felt betrayed. Okay. But everybody was saying, oh, well, you know, the Cincinnati Bengals will be that what do they call it? Trap game. Don't look like a trap no more. It looks like we better
far
be
from a trap game.
for a fight.
Bengals have a good offense. Bengals have a solid offensive this year. Their offensive line ain't the best in the world, but Burrow and those boys.
Burrow and Jamar Chase is a young tandem right now.
Yeah,
they are the second best team in that division. Period.
Yes,
Sarah, you're absolutely right. We do better when everyone hates us. I've said it once and I say it a million times. We are public enemy number one in the NFL, and if we got haters, we're obviously doing something right. So fuck the rest. And by the way, for those that are in here right now, I just want to take the moment to say, like, I stopped doing it last week, especially when I put my video out there on IG. I'm not referring to that guy. You see what I did there? That guy. So if you decide you want to say that person's name in the chat, put like the asterisk or whatever you got to do, but don't mention the name in Hammers House. That's my one house rule. See what I did there?
Yeah, you know I like to break rules.
Of course you do.
No, we need to look at everybody a little bit differently than we thought at the beginning of the season, because the Cincinnati Bengals are no joke.
Yep.
We need to be like, let's play Raider football.
That's a team.
Outsiders.
That's a team to think about going forward. Washington, they have a good defense, man. That's all they got, but they got a pretty solid defense right now.
I wouldn't say that's all they got. I think Taylor Heineke is a good quarterback. Heineke's good.
Okay. Heineken is okay.
Heineken is okay because they could have beat Kansas City. They could
have beat
Kansas City.
Steelers and Denver have good defenses too. How'd that work?
Denver is a 3-0 fraud, bro.
I don't care.
I meant to say that before. The Broncos are a fucking 3-0 frauds.
Even though that Denver has a good defense, I still think we was going to put up 30 plus points on them because they went 3-0. Mind you, those three games that Denver played, those three teams that Denver played, they was all 0-9.
Right.
Those three wins, the Broncos.
And they lost three straight to three good teams.
Exactly.
Right.
Fucking frauds.
Who did they play? Those three good teams?
They played us, they played Carolina, and they played Arizona.
How the fuck do Carolina? Fuck you, Carolina.
Three good defenses.
Carolina costed me $5,000. Fuck you, Carolina.
Because guess what? We got a defense too. Our defense ain't no joke, man. Our defense keeps getting better and better and better every week. What were we? Ranked number 2 last week?
No, we are so much better than we were last year. Like, we are leaps and bounds ahead of where we were last year with our defense.
And that's what I'm nervous about.
Fuck you, Paul Gunther. Thank you, Gus Bradley.
But everybody said, "Oh, we're gonna be a middle of the road defense." No, we're not. We're gonna be top 10. And people told me I was stupid for that.
Nope.
Where we at?
I didn't have us being top 10 coming into the season. I did not have.
Nah, you said roughly like top 15. That's what you said.
I said roughly top 15 because it's even though he's bringing in a lot of former players that he had, we still had young guys that did not know the system. So I had to see once the games progress.
It's Gus Bradley.
I understand that, but I wasn't a big fan of Gus Bradley either. I
Yo,
wanted Raheem Morris.
Had I still
How you feeling now about that?
Well, Raheem Morris is the defensive coordinator for the Rams, and they doing well over there.
Yeah.
that team's been their defense has been good though.
They're
Their
yeah,
defense
but
has
I
been
mean, they got some acquisitions, but I'm just saying, like, I mean, Raheem Morris is doing good over there.
Remember, Miami had the best cornerbacks. That's right. Miami did have the best cornerbacks, and what happened?
We did. They did, but Miami just bad on offense. That's the problem. And that's the difference between us and Miami. That we're coming into that stretch now. We're going to be a full balanced team, because if you look at the last 6 weeks, it's been like, oh, the defense been holding us up and the offense been holding us back, or the offense is holding up and the defense it's just been off. But in Denver game, it was well balanced from both sides of the ball.
I'm gonna ask everybody that's in here right now. After that win, how did you legitimately? How did that game and after the game, how did that win make you feel? I want to see you put it in the comments. I'm real curious. Like, I've said it to both of you guys already. Like, going into that, after all the controversy and everything, I truly felt that win just was like, yo, we're fine. Like, we're gonna be okay, and it put me at ease the rest of the way.
I feel like let's just put it this way. You usually can do a 4 preseason games, and then the first 4 games of the season. Up until that time, until that 5th game, you don't know who these teams are.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knows who they are.
Right.
Okay, this year we had 3 preseasons and 5 regular seasons. And then we saw who we were this week.
We saw who the first 4 weeks of the regular season for us was, at least for the starters, that was their preseason. So that was the feeling out process. In the first 2 weeks, at least when we came out the gates and fucking had 4 receivers over 200 yards, it was like, all right, this offense is good. We're going to be formidable, whatever. Then all of a sudden, the offensive line started to just be very, very shaky, especially with Leatherwood. Then they moved Leatherwood to the interior offensive line. The run game, when Jacobs came back, they're like, oh, let's implement the run game again. And that went to garbage because of the O-line. Circumstances
because of the O-line.
Shitty circumstances, whatever the fuck you want to call it. We dealt with that bullshit. We opened up the playbook. Greg Olsen was making every fucking call on the offense, and Carr just fucking held the reins and did everything that he needed to do to succeed this past week, alongside all the guys that he's got.
Carr has veto power on them calls, I'm telling you right now. And I think that he some of them calls he overturns and like, no, we're doing this.
I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm perfectly fine with that.
But our offensive line this week gave us a run game, a hell of a run game.
Yeah.
Again, okay. I'm saying this. We're starting to see who we are now, and I'm telling you, we're gonna win. Well, I think we're gonna win the next 3 games. We got over 4 weeks because we got a bye week. I really do. I think we're gonna be an 8-2 team, and then we got a real test, Cincinnati.
Spencer, I just said it. Put an asterisk on the name. I don't want to see the name.
Listen, like I said in my live streams, I told y'all that coach was not utilizing Keon Drake correctly. And I said it week after week after week. I say he is not being utilized like he's supposed to be. He is an east and west type of runner, or he's an inside slash stretch running back. He's not an up the middle north and south runner. And what we do on that play when he scored, it was a stretch play. And he scored. And then you see him coming out the backfield doing wheel routes. I said, get him more involved in the receiving core. And look what Greg Olsen did.
Right. Exactly. And you know what? I used to make fun of Greg Olsen being like one of those owls up on the lamps at Walmart, those fake owls that scare away the seagulls from shitting on your car. Because that's all he did was sit up there and do nothing. And I was impressed. I was blown away. Like, Oli, hats off, bro. You were there. You called it. He's boy had game. He opened up that book.
Game. You just got to utilize him correct. You look at when he was in Miami. Look at the film when he was in Arizona. Why he was so effective. And we seen that against Denver. Keep doing it.
Right, but Olsen is the reason.
Right, Olsen is definitely the reason.
We're back home this weekend. I want to see them do a video for Bisaccio when he comes out. He's got to come out that locker room with security around him and everything and do the whole Goldberg entrance.
Yeah, the Goldberg entrance.
Oh, man.
He does look like it, man.
I keep telling people, I'm like, yo, that's his fault. I don't give a shit what you'll say.
Did you see that video Doc's put out? That was hilarious.
Had me in tears.
I was dying.
Doc's is something else, man. That boy, that he is a comedian, man.
That shit was spot on, though.
Oh, you know what, though? I did a video one time, just did one little funny video like that, and Doc told me, he's like, he messaged me, man, I got to get my skit game up. You know which one I'm talking about? The interview with the little girl?
Yes.
Doc's messaged me after he saw that little laughing emojis. I got to get my skit game up.
I'm checking to see. Did they come out? Yo, what is going on with Bleacher Report? We don't have, I guess this is the second consecutive week. No new fucking episode of Gridiron Heights. The fuck are they falling off for?
I don't know. Bleacher Report is trash anyway.
Yo, for those that have not seen it, and you guys are gonna have to catch up. I think they're on season 6 now. Just Google it and find it on YouTube. Gridiron Heights. Bleacher Report put together this animated cartoon of the NFL, and it is spot on and hands down the funniest shit that'll help you get through a day or a fucking week. But the shit is fucking on point.
You know, there's a channel I follow. It's a guy who is a Broncos fan, but it's called That's Good Sports, Brandon Perna.
Oh, he is hilarious.
Awesome. He is hilarious.
Him, Urinated Tree, and Tom
Grassi.
Those guys are hilarious.
And they're all different. They all follow different teams. Like Grassi follows the Packers, I believe.
Yeah, he follows the Packers. That Good Sports.
Urinated Tree.
I think it's the Pittsburgh Steelers, if I'm not mistaken.
True.
Yeah, but their videos are hilarious, man. Their videos are so funny. And Grassi's ones about the AFC West, all the roommates living in the house.
Oh, that was
dude, those are funny as shit.
That was hilarious. You know what's another guy that's funny too? That's a Pittsburgh Steelers YouTuber, Chiseled Adonis. That guy right there, Chiseled Adonis. I'm telling you, that guy does his own version of a play-by-play for every game. And
Urinating Tree kills me with his every This Week in Sports Ball. Oh, those are funny.
That was the shit that Gooley was telling us about, and that was when I went up.
Days of our Steelers.
Yeah, because he was talking about the Mets too, and that's when I went on that long rant a couple of weeks ago when he brought that up.
Urinating Tree goes in on everybody when he
goes in on his own team.
He goes in on his own team too.
Nobody's sacred.
Yo, yeah, see, High Five knows what I'm talking about. Gridiron Heights is hilarious. The baby voices for the rook. Yo, that shit is hysterical. And then once they go into year 2, like they got fucking.
I'm gonna follow these. I'm gonna check these out.
They got Kyler Murray's little ass, like short as fuck in the cartoon, and all of a sudden, it's got a deep voice like this. I'm like,
Yo, I gotta check those out, man.
I love when they do that shit to the rookies with the baby voices. That shit is hysterical. Offense is better than most people think. Weapons in each side, plus the 2-headed monster, Drake and Josh. We are loaded. Card needs to fire when ready. Absolutely. The one thing I
don't think they're better than I think, because I think they're awesome.
The one thing that Carr admitted to a couple of weeks back in one of the pressers that like he'll sometimes look through his progression. And there's times where he straight up admitted this, that he will force throws up, including one pass that he threw to Waller for a touchdown earlier this year in the corner of the end zone. You know what? If the shit works, it works. It's very little where you see him throw an INT, and, you know, we all throw our hands up and beat our heads against the wall when he does throw one, but he's second in the league right now in passing yards. And not too far behind Brady. So let's just keep this shit going.
And you don't throw him that often. And you know what? I'm sorry. Everybody's talking about these professional sportscasters talking about him throwing a drop in the bucket to Henry Ruggs. He didn't throw. Henry Ruggs made adjustments on that touchdown catch.
Yep.
He had to. You watch him twist and turn and push over to get that ball. Carr said when he throws at Henry Ruggs, a lot of times he just throws it up there, go get it. And Henry goes and gets it.
There's a huge difference. There is a huge difference between fans and people that grew up like learning the game, playing the game, coaching the game. There's a huge, huge difference there. So those fanboys that are in all those group pages talking that shit, all running their mouths about Carr and this, that, and the third, you motherfuckers don't know football.
I'm talking about
the clowns
on TV, bro.
The media fucking sucks too. A bunch of there's a bunch of those clowns in the media too that never put on a pair of shoulder pads a day in their life. And hearing them,
that's why I don't listen to mainstream media, sports media.
Hearing a lot of them talk, it's diarrhea of the mouth, and the shit. I just got to shut it off right away.
Nick Wright, Stephen A.
Stephen A. is one of the worst ones to talk football. Like,
oh, Nick Wright. No, Nick Wright is myopic about the fucking Chiefs. He's a clown.
See, and then I got my people in here that know I know my shit, and when I talk, my shit is gospel 9 times out of 10 anyways. They get paid to gossip like high school girls. You're right, they do. You're absolutely fucking
I'm telling
right.
you, that's why I'm really about to go back to school for sports broadcasting at Full Sail University, because I'm really about to get these mainstream media guys out of here and let them know how it is.
Bro, you could do that program that I was going to do for the baseball analytics. It's an 8-week class.
Yeah, I know they got the certificate version instead of getting the bachelor's degree.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you that link for that shit.
Yeah, I may talk a little shit, but I'm mostly the evil side of history channel kind of stuff.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that though.
Oh no. You know,
ain't nothing wrong talking classic Raider football. Listen, I'm still learning myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm still learning myself.
I had somebody at work that actually gave me a book on the history of the Raiders. You know what? I'm gonna let you guys chat it up real quick, and I'm gonna go grab it out of the car. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, Hammer.
I got one called The Snake, which is an autobiography of Kenny Stabler. Also got Tales from the Oakland Raiders Sideline, that was written by an author who just basically spent his whole time interviewing Tom Flores.
Oh,
those are my books, bro. Those are like, I love the real stories, but sometimes like that book is rated PG. The Snake,
it let it knows everything.
It'll let you know the kind of stuff you read it and go, you couldn't do that today.
Man, I would love this. That's why I come in. Like, I come in your channel. I probably won't say much, but I sit there. I'll be cooking. I'll be listening, because I became a Raiders fan back in '98. But at the same time, my family on the West Coast, you know, they lived in Oakland for a long time, and they were big Raiders fans. They from that era, you know. So I'm still learning as I go as a Raiders fan. I'm diehard. I you know, when it comes to those 70s and 80s, mind you, I'm an 80s baby, so I don't really know too much about those 70s and 80s. I just come in and I just listen.
Right. And see, I was in high school. I was in in 76, I was in middle school. In 80s, I was in high school. I mean, those teams were all that, you know, and my hero was, I'm sorry, I had some heroes when I was a kid. Bruce Lee, Lyle Alzado, and there was and there's a guy who was local from my hometown, which was Rod Serling, the old Twilight Zone, and Dr. Carl Sagan, who was also from my hometown. But these were my heroes growing up. I when I was up in Seattle, when I was in the Navy, we went up to Seattle. I went to Bruce Lee's grave. Okay. But when I lived in LA and I was working for an art publishing company, down the street from us, this new bar opened called Alzado's. And dude,
I heard of that. My uncle talked about that.
I went and got to hang. I went there a few times, and one day I walk in and he was there bartending. Raiders forever. Okay.
Hammer, you gotta let me read that book, man. I gotta come up there and get that book from you. I gotta read that.
Somebody at work like just gave it to me. Like they pretty much everybody at the job sees they know my car because I got a big ass Raider decal on the back windshield. So everybody knows who it belongs to. I've walked in full Raider gear on game day and shit. And this woman was nice enough to just give this to me. I was like, yo, thank you so much. Oh man, I have a Bruce Lee story.
Oh man, Mike Lee, if you want to come up,
yeah,
tell us the Bruce Lee story.
Like I said, when I was on our ship, we did a deployment up in the Arctic Circle, and then we hit all these ports on the way down. We stopped in Seattle. I went to his grave, and I was like, I had to. He was one of my childhood heroes. But spending 2 hours just sitting in a bar talking, it was just me, and Lyle was, the bartending at his own bar at El Zado's. Just sitting and talking with him was amazing. It was like, that was like one of my biggest childhood heroes. So, I don't know. I love the old stuff because we expected to win every week. It ain't like today. All y'all expecting to get heartbroken. And I understand. I've seen the last 3 decades. Okay. But back then, we had a different frame of mind. Raiders fans were like, we're only down by 20 in the fourth quarter. Yeah, we'll win. And we did. We'd come back and win.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how the Raiders played. Just win, baby. Just find a way to win. And it wasn't a slogan. It was that's how you live.
That's how it was. That was the motto.
Right. And that is starting to come back. And I don't mean with the fans. I mean with the players.
What the fuck?
Exactly. And I'm waiting for them to start, talking about the commitment to excellence as well, because that's another thing that we really have to do. We have to make sure we're consistent and keep this going for years to come, not just for 1 year, not just for 2 years. I want this to be like a 8-9 year thing that we are consistent every single year. So that commitment to excellence is big for us too.
Well, our prior coach was more into commitment to excrement.
Oh shit.
You absolutely right about that.
Did I lie? Did I say something untrue? I mean, come on.
No, you said it. You said it absolutely correct.
Oh, I'm an old man who's full of crap, but I do keep it 100.
Yeah, that's one thing. That's why I like you, OG, because that's one thing you do. You keep it real. You keep it real with all of us.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'm going to tell you this right now. From the beginning of this season, I have felt that old feeling again, that this is going to be special. This is, and come on, look at our first 3 games, man.
Right.
We were behind. Oh no, we're going to fall apart. No, we're not. I can feel it. And we didn't, except for the second game, we pretty much owned them. But, and then this past one, that was like a dominating victory because we had a lot of those too. We had nail biters and dominating games. And this is what the team feels. This team feels like back then. And I'm not being overly optimistic because, when we grabbed Jamarcus Russell, I went, oh,
fuck.
And Jamarcus the Hutt failed us. I knew that was it.
Oh my God.
When he showed up, he looked like a sumo wrestler when he showed up to training camp. Come on, man.
He looked like he could have played offensive line for us, for real.
No, yeah, he's pouring gravy on his biscuits and then he's drinking it as a beverage. That was what, come on.
Took a chapter out of Babe Ruth's playbook. I can't find that New York City one. That's the one.
He said, "Where's her wrench?" Key in the building says, "Where her wrench, Hammer?"
Hammer will put it together after the show, right?
Yeah,
Sit
I
down,
think he
play
can.
with it, and go into settings and set up my wrench.
Hold on.
I mean, Key's wrench.
Hold on. Where? Let me find it.
Key wants her wrench. She's not playing with you. You know, she gotta act like she's mother in here now. You know,
She
she's the
gotta-
oldest out. She's the oldest out of all of us.
Better be
Mostly.
careful because she's an Eagles fan. She will throw a snowball at you.
She's a Beagle fan.
Bernard said this.
Spotlight needs
I'll
his
never
rent.
forget when Russell dropped back and tripped over himself. I remember that.
You know what he? Do you know what he said after that? He was mic'd up. Do you know what he said after that?
I'm curious. I can't. Ladies and gentlemen, the original Beetlejuice.
Yes.
That was just a terrible pick, man. Hey, leave me alone, kid. I'm just trying to help you out here so you can get your wrench. Talking about Hush D. Thank you, Hammer.
I'm done. Let me see. Where is this dude? He's still. Hold on. He's still driving around.
Who you talking about, Docs?
Yeah.
What is he driving around doing? He rolling his 6'4"? What he doing?
I don't know. I just sent him another message.
Just
That's
got
one thing.
over by 5-0.
We could have had Megatron. Yeah, and he would have had a long career.
We could have had Megatron. I could say that. Megatron definitely would have been a good Raider. He would have been one of those greats, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Just his talent alone. But the quarterback play was just as bad too. So I'm just saying.
Wait a minute, Megatron, who was our quarterback when Megatron came in?
What year did he come into the league? Damn, I'm at 513 now, unofficially.
So who was our quarterback when Megatron was there? It wasn't Jamarcus.
Let's see when he came into the league. He came into
I
the
think
league
he came in like what, 2002?
2007.
Dang, we went through so many quarterbacks in the 2000s. I don't remember. Gradkowski? That might have been it. Brad Gradkowski?
No way. Hold on.
Gradkowski, Jason Campbell. I think it was Jason Campbell.
I'm trying to figure this shit out.
Oh my God, Hammer! I can find it quicker than you. You so
yeah,
slow,
you probably
man.
can. You probably can.
He came in 2007.
Right.
So who was the Raiders quarterback in 2007?
Who was the Raiders starting quarterback in 2007?
I found it.
It wasn't.
Oh, it took me to the wrong thing. My bad.
Was it Dante Culpepper?
Hell no.
Are you sure about that?
I know Kerry Collins was the quarterback in 05.
Marcus Russell.
It was Jamarcus Russell.
So
In 07?
basically, yeah.
07 to 09.
So basically, we would have ruined Megatron's career.
Oh yeah, we would have ruined his career. That's a wrap.
We
That's a
would've
wrap.
ruined his career. No, we Marcus Russell instead of Megatron. So basically, I got to figure out who we had otherwise, or who was the
Quarterback
quarterback.
for the
Yeah,
draft
it does.
before
Yeah,
Jamarcus
Jamarcus Russell is correct.
Yeah, and before him, it was Kerry Collins and Marcus. I'm not even gonna butcher that last name. And
You might as well just butcher it
2006,
because I butcher every name on here. You might as well just do it.
Tula Sosopo. And
Tuiasa Sopo.
thank you. 2006 was
the best backup in the NFL.
2006 was Andrew Walter and Aaron Brooks.
Oh,
2007 was Josh McCown, Dante Culpepper, and Jamarcus Russell.
We would have ruined that man's career. We would have ruined Megatron's career with those quarterbacks.
I don't think we would have ruined it as bad as the fucking Lions did.
no, Matthew Stafford was good. Matthew Stafford was better than Jamarcus Russell in that. Listen,
No, seriously, they're dead cats better than Jamarcus Russell.
The problem with Detroit was they never had a defense. They never went out and got anything to help Megatron and Matthew Stafford. You really can't name nobody else besides them two in those years. You really can't.
I got some cauliflower in my fridge that's better than Jamarcus Russell, bro.
The only other quarterback that I can remember from fucking Detroit was Joey Harrington because he came out of Oregon.
Did you just hear what OG just said though?
I can't with this. See, he's the uncle that we all want to hang out with.
All right, boys, I'm going to teach you how to play Texas Hold'em. Come on, where's your piggy bank?
Oh my god. I miss my days of poker. I used to play poker almost every single weekend on the Jersey Shore when I used to spend my weekends in Belmar like 10 years ago. That shit used to be fun as hell.
I used to spend every day playing Texas Hold'em on my phone where I didn't spend any money because I don't gamble.
Ah.
You go into a casino, just take $100 bill, take your Bic, and pretty much the same. By the end of the night, that's what happened.
All right. Let's see. I don't see Doc's coming on. I've already been
he's
on.
not coming. He's not coming on.
I'm
gonna have to head out too because like I haven't eaten. I'm starving.
I've already been on an hour and a half. Again, every time this is the second time OG has come into Hammers House, and we always somehow go on for an hour and a half.
It's always about that talks, man. That's what we do.
We have fun.
We always do. I trust me. I am not complaining. It's definitely it's always fun, and I was telling Doc this, like, just being able to chat it up with you guys, Darian, you as well. Like, anybody that does Raider content, anybody that has some type of stories when it comes to Raiders, Raider Nation, Black Hole Nation, like, it's always fun. It's always insightful. It's always something I enjoy doing. Mm-hmm. So OG, Darian, thank you guys for coming on. Thank you for being part of this unofficial celebration. Because we still don't know if it's officially 500 or not. Everybody else.
Not that Doc switching nose rings. I can't.
Oh my God. Everybody that's in the chat right now, thank you for joining. For those that came in for the first time, don't let it be your last. Make sure to sub. Make sure to subscribe to the Chronicles of the Black Hole. Make sure to subscribe to Spotlight Raiders Talk, Spotlight Sports Network as well. Mm-hmm. And guys, continue to be safe. Most importantly, be kind to one another. Wash your hands. Wash your asses, because I haven't said that shit in a very, very long fucking time.
Yeah, because you've been using other quotes too.
And I still got my last one in the words of Logic. Put your ego on the shelf and remember, love yourself. I'm going to roll y'all out with the new intro, courtesy of my man to the right, my brother from another mother, my partner in crime, Spotlight, a.k.a. Darian. Here's the new intro before we leave.
It's time!
I feel like the grass is green, and everything I do is unseen.
But I know that's just in my mind. I know everything is just in my mind. Do you really want to be famous? Do you really want to be a superstar? Do you really want to get dangerous? Do you even know where to...
There's only one house you want to go to, and that's the original house, the only house for Las Vegas Raiders and UFC content, and that's Hammers House. Make sure to follow the IG page as well. Thank you guys for joining. Make sure to sub to my brothers in here as well.
Hey, thanks for having me on, man.
Of course, bro.
Man, I feel good about that intro. I feel good. I feel like I put my heart into that intro, man. I feel like
I makes me want to go to Hammer's house and start digging in his fridge. So
that's right. God damn it.
Later, guys. House, you're gonna have a barbecue. I'm telling you that right now.
We are out.